So the other day, um, there was a trend that was happening, and in the trend it was talking about oh Zambi, oh Shifula, sijui nini Shifula. So you see, our men, we look at anyone who has a following, like that is the right thing to do. For example, when men look at someone like Terence, who's nothing but a comedian, he has nothing between his mind apart from being entertainer. When he's doing comedy, imitating Jimmy Wanjigi being in prison. So, you see, I know, I look at, I don't just look at life the way you look at life. I look life deeper. I look at the patterns and the behaviors that we have. So, when I see a fool like Terence, and I'm calling him a fool because that is what he makes money from, being a jester. So he's like what you call a joker kind of fool. A joker is someone who fools around. So nikiita Terence a fool, I'm not saying he doesn't think. I'm just saying he's a joker. And a joker plays foolish games that look funny. That is what I mean. So now, we are a society. I saw Terence the other day imitating Jimmy Wanjigi being in prison. Okay? So we have become, today I said I'm on the men. I'm focusing on the men. So men are becoming what you can call useful idiots. Okay? We have what we call applications like phones where on the social media they have what you call trends that you're supposed to jump onto. Okay? So if you're not on that trend, then your viewership as a content creator na vitu kama hizo zinaweza enda chini. For example, unakuta kuna Ozambe, unakuta kuna Anguka Nayo. All these are trends that come and they don't even last. They don't even last a week. After 1 week, we are on to the next. After 1 week, we are off to the next. After Tony Mpole, we are to the next one of the radio. After hiyo, tumekuja nitakupiga kimunju, nitakupiga. So we have nothing concrete. So our men have what you can call become useful idiots, whereby they are conforming to what you call societal norms without questioning them. So our men are blindly following trends without personal reflection. So if you are following a trend without your own personal reflection, then that is being an idiot. Okay? So our men need to have what you call conformity and personal values. What is your personal value in whatever you are doing? You are following a trend, Terence, ati unaenda kuenact Njimbi Wanjigi akiwa prison, ameshikwa. But that is you being an idiot. You are being a useful idiot because you're entertaining. But what you are doing, you are conforming to societal norms without questioning them. So since it's normal in this society to act or create content about anything around you, so you can go and recreate Wanjigi being in prison as a joke, but Wanjigi being in prison is not a joke. A man being locked up is not a joke. A man having people show up with guns in his home is not a joke. The only reason they are walking is because he's a billionaire and they have too much to lose if they touch him. However, in a normal setup like you as Terence, is people disappearing without a trace up to date. So you are blindly following trends without personal reflection. And what this happens is that you lose your individuality. So one day you may think you are Terence Howard, very Jew, hata Churchill alikuwa. The next day you have lost your individuality. So you are nothing. Umezikwa kwa kaburi la sahau. Okay? Let me be advising you. Because you think just because you're in the limelight or you have followers, because the algorithm favors you, because that is what they want you to be, because you're on the payroll of government or you are influencers, so you are puppets. Okay? So what happens is that you lose your individuality. Now, as a man now, I'm not addressing you as a comedian. As a man now, you have to have personal values. You need to become or to be expressing something that you can be known for. Personal reflection. Because if you don't have a personal reflection, you're going to have or you're going to lose your individuality. And once you lose your individuality, which is your spirit, you are gone. Now, I won't just talk, I'll give you a solution. Terence, develop and stick to your own values and purpose. Okay? Develop and stick to your own values and purpose. Sit down and critically evaluate the societal expectations from you. What does the society expect from you? You are a comedian. Stick to being a comedian. And I'm only using you as an example because we have other people whereby the laws of the masculine is that we don't have personal values. So our conformity is displaced. And it's not even the best. I hate that I had to use you as an example, but that is the best example that I could come with at this particular moment, because that is the recent example that I've seen on someone trying to jump onto a train of thought that is distasteful, because a man being in prison is not something to play around with. More so, him being in prison for speaking his mind. So I'm going again to end this one, and I'm going to start another one. Today we are doing shorts on men.